Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So today's recipe is about beef chili. We need some minced beef, onion, garlic, tomato, chili, turmeric powder, coriander powder, chili powder, garam masala, soy sauce and some red kidney beans. So let's begin the recipe. First of all, you got to heat a medium pan and add some oil. I've used about 2 tablespoons of regular cooking oil. Once the oil is heated, I'm going to saute the onion and the chopped garlic. I keep the heat on a medium. Now I'm going to add the 2 chilies chopped. If you want to reduce the heat, you can just skip this step or just add 1 chili. Now we're going to saute this now on a medium-low heat, about 5 to 10 minutes. I just need them caramelized. Now this is my favorite tip to do, adding salt while you are sauteing the onion, so it quickens the process and it adds to the flavor. So you can see that they started to become golden brown. Now I'm going to add my minced beef straight in. I got to break them now so that you can caramelize the beef now, just to make sure every inch of it gets browned evenly. So I just break my mince into smaller pieces. Just use the back of your spatula, and as you're breaking them, just give it a stir. Just make sure everything is evenly browned. So this process should normally take about 10 minutes. So you can see the beef has changed its color and you can see the oil separating. So in about after 15 minutes, it's time to add the spices now. I'm keeping the heat on low, so I add the turmeric first, about 1/4 teaspoon of the turmeric powder. Next is my coriander powder, a teaspoon of the same, and my garam masala. So I've added about a teaspoon of that as well. Give it a good stir just to make sure all the spices are evenly coated. Next is my chili powder. So this is Kashmiri chili powder. 1/2 teaspoon of that will do. It adds a nice color to the mince as well. So after 5 minutes, you can see it's given a lovely color to the beef. Now I'm going to add 1 tomato. What I've done is I blitzed it in my blender. You could use a tin of tomatoes as well. It'll be easier, so you don't have to waste time on blitzing it up. Give it a good stir. Just making sure I'm scraping all the flavors. Next, I'm going to add a teaspoon of soy sauce. If you got the Worcestershire sauce, absolutely brilliant, go for it. I didn't have any, so you can use soy sauce instead. So this adds to the flavor and the color. Now is the time to add my red kidney beans. They're easily available. You can get the dried ones or you can get the tinned ones. If you are buying the dried red kidney beans, make sure you soak them the night before so they're ready to be cooked. Always season your meat, and as you go it adds to the flavor, so I'm adding them to my kidney beans and seasoning my meat as well. I'm going to give it a good stir and I'm going to cover it and let it cook. If you've got beef stock, you can add the beef stock at this point. It'll only add to the flavor of it. I didn't have any, so I just added a bit of water, just enough to cover the mince, and I've left it to cook. In between, make sure to stir it, so giving it a good stir now. And you can see how the kidney beans have changed their color as well. So as they cook, they go more darker and darker. So I'm continuing to cover and cook. It needs about 30 to 40 minutes. You can see it's changed its color, it's become more darker, and it's all done. That's my chili done. I am ready to serve this with a bowl of rice. I love having my beef chili with rum's rice. You're ready to spoon it over. You can have it with jacket potato. You could have the chili on its own with some cheese on it. There we are, the chili is ready. I like to add a spoonful of yogurt and some chopped fresh coriander. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please continue to support us. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you and see you again. Bye.